Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Welcome to English Grade 7 video lectures. I'm your instructor Zahmid. I hope that you're doing well and enjoying good health. So today we are going to deal with unit number 1 titled The Last Sermons of Nabi Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We will be dealing with the competency of grammar here, and this will be our lecture number 1. So let's begin by reading and understanding our students' learning outcome for this lesson. It says, change compound nouns in plural form. For example, babysitter will be babysitters. So let's break it down. It's very simple. What are we supposed to do? We are supposed to change the compound nouns into their plural forms. It's that simple. So let's begin the lesson. Here we have a linkage with the previous SLO. Now let's brainstorm a little bit. Do you remember about the compound nouns? Yes. And now, how do we make its plural form? Have you ever done that? If so, then can you come up with an example? Share it with your class fellow, talk about it to your teacher. Good. So now let's move forward. After this interesting brainstorm session, we have a question for you to ponder upon. It says, can we make a one word by combining two different words together? Is it possible? Yes, it is. And these nouns, these words will be called compound nouns. Interesting. Now, let's see some, what is compound noun? Compound nouns are words for people, animals, places, things, or ideas made up of two or more words. So when we combine two or more words, two words or more than that, we make a compound noun. So let's see how many different ways there are to make a compound noun and also to identify them. So the compound nouns can be written as one word, it can be written as a separate words or hyphenated words. Using the punctuation mark hyphen, we can also make a compound noun. Let's, for example, see seafood here is a word made up of two words, but it is made like one word together without space or without any kind of punctuation mark. This is a style of a compound noun. Also, we have word like great grandmother. Here you can see that grandmother they are two words, but they are made together as one by using the punctuation mark hyphen. So this is a compound noun. In this situation we use hyphen. Let's take up this example of ice cream made up of two words, but it's separated by a space. So these are the three ways in which we can identify and write our compound nouns. Let's see some examples from the book. Number of compound nouns. In order to make the plural compound noun, add s. Adding s is usually added to the last word. For example, this word farewell will be farewells. The s is added at the last. Forefinger is four fingers. Number 2, in this situation, in noun plus preposition plus noun structure, the first noun is made plural. Only the first noun. Sister-in-law, for example, this compound noun, which is also a hyphenated compound noun, will be sisters-in-law. You don't add s here, rather you will add s with the first noun, with the noun. So now brother-in-law here will be brothers-in-law. Whenever the word man or woman is in compound noun, the countable parts of the word will be pluralized. For example, we know that man's plural is men, statesman will be statesmen, businesswoman will be businesswomen. So in this situation, you add the plural with, if it's man, you will add men. If it's woman, you will make it women. So these are three conditions. Now a compound noun, let's see how we can form them. A compound noun formed from a noun and an adverb makes the first word plural. This is a rule. A passerby, for example, this one will be several passers-by. You add s with passers. So in this situation, when you have a compound noun formed from a noun and an adverb, you make only the noun plural. Next we have a compound noun word which ends in full, normally adds s after full, but there is an alternative way or form with the s following the base noun. So we learned that there are two ways. Let's see. A cupful will be 3 cups full or 3 cupfuls. A spoonful can be written as, in the plural form, 2 spoonfuls or 2 spoonsful. Both these ways are correct. So if you have a compound noun which ends in full, you will add s, but after full. You can add s after full or before full. So both these ways are correct. Now let's begin by learning about an interesting activity for the classroom. We have an activity. It says change the following compound nouns into plural form. Headmaster will be headmasters. So you can solve the rest of them by yourself and then talk about it to your teacher. So here we have an interesting worksheet. In this one, you will read each compound noun and determine the plural form of the noun based on the given objective. Write the plural form of each compound noun in the spaces provided. So my dear fellow teachers, this worksheet will be very helpful. You can distribute them among your students. It can be found in the description of the video. So for your homework, you have to write more compound words with their plural forms in your notebook. Use them in your sentences too. So after learning about the correct way pluralizing compound nouns, we can now we are able to make so many different compound nouns and their plurals by ourselves. So this will be very easy. At the end, we have some resources attached for your help. This is a worksheet, presentation, a lesson plan, a question bank, and finally a skill sheet. All these things can be found easily. Thank you so much. In this SLO, we learned about pluralizing compound nouns. We saw some rules and some other ways of writing, three ways of writing compound nouns: with space, without space, and with a hyphen. So until the next video lesson, this is your instructor Zia Hamid signing off. Allah Hafiz.